Okay, it is Thursday, and it is May 6th, and Facebook just made their ruling that they did nothing wrong, and their decision to ban Trump indefinitely off of Facebook has been justified. The Republicans are saying that this is the liberal left that did this. Oh my God. Isn't this horrible? Well, I can tell you one thing. True liberals are standing up with Trump. The ACLU, true liberals, progressives, any of us think that this is an abomination and a violation of our First Amendment rights. And Trump has just as much of a right to his free speech as anybody else. And I don't care what he's saying. There's laws against threatening people with death. Get it out of your head. These people are not liberals in the typical way. They're neoliberals. They are fascists. They are corporatists, elitists, bootlicking scumbags that are doing this. Okay, it started out with LaRouche. Then you had Alex Jones silenced. LaRouche was silenced back in the 80s and even put in jail, railroaded into jail, because his organization had a printing publication company, and they had uncovered the story that Oliver North was running the Iran-Contra fiasco, the operation, from the basement of the White House. George Bush was involved. Vice President George Bush, when he was vice president with Ronald Reagan, had ran that operation. And the court, when they were in court, they proved their case, and the judge issued a search warrant to seize everything in George Bush's office, and boom, mistrial, and move it down to Virginia, to the rocket docket, and the rest is history. And then you've got Julian Assange, a journalist, put in jail. He's been in jail. Well, he was in the Ecuadorian embassy over 5 years, and now he's in a British jail. The United States is trying to extradite him for publishing documentation and video showing that the United States military committed war crimes. And who are they putting in jail? The messenger. The United States government wants to try Julian Assange under the Espionage Act, which means that he cannot use as a defense the reason why he did it, because it was in the public interest to know. They're trying to say that somehow he colluded with Chelsea Manning to help her hack into the system somehow. None of that matters. Even if it's true, it doesn't matter. The government committed war crimes and is still committing war crimes in the Middle East, and they're trying to put the messenger in jail, and they'd like to kill him. Even that wonderful, wonderful woman Hillary Clinton said, "Can't we just drone him?" That's really something. Really, really something. There are lots of countries, the UN, everybody is against this witch hunt against Julian Assange. Then you've got Edward Snowden, another situation where he's stuck in Russia. So we are losing our freedom of speech. The progressives, the shows that I watch, they're all getting worried. We can't say this or they're going to pull my video. We can't say that. My video might get pulled. And you can see the fear already this is generating. True liberals are for freedom of speech and will die for that. Okay? So don't blame us. Okay? Blame the Democrats, Pelosi, and these psychos over there. So we're headed for a serious situation. If we lose our First Amendment rights, we're screwed. Because then how are you going to speak against this fascist government? They'll just put you in jail. They'll silence you. There's a platform right now that's being attacked. They're trying to comb through. Somebody hacked it and downloaded the list of members and are sorting through them to find extremists. Well, I remember in the 80s they used to call LaRouche and the members extremists. In fact, anytime you'd ever see a news article, NBC or the newspapers would always print, and the prefix of LaRouche's name would be either extremist Lyndon LaRouche or neo-Nazi Lyndon LaRouche or anti-Semite Lyndon LaRouche. Well, they did a number on him and it worked because they silenced him and they were able to put him in jail. He finally did get out, but oh my God. So I've seen this stuff over 30 years ago, so none of this surprises me. The problem is a lot of Americans think that it's okay. They think that this is okay to do. And I hear it from people that it's just surprising to me that, well, Facebook is a private corporation, so they can do whatever they want. They can kick off anybody that they want. It's like no shoes, no shirt, no service. Give me a frickin' break. These are utility platforms. These are like the town center, the town square, where people will get together and discuss the political ideas and events. So that's what these corporations need to be turned into utilities. They need to be regulated. They need to abide by the First Amendment. And that's it. The Congress and the Senate are already talking about breaking up big tech, and I think that's an awesome idea. You've got a monopoly. These platforms are monopolies, and they need to be considered a utility. It would be like somebody saying, well, we don't like what you're saying on the telephone, so we're going to disconnect your phone. Or we don't like what you're saying or using your electricity for, so we're going to disconnect electricity from your house. These are utilities. They cannot do that. It's illegal. It must be illegal. And so they need to be broken up. Definitely be broken up. I think it's an awesome idea. So, there you go. That's my report for today. This is Terry Allen. It's May 6th, 2021. Signing off. Peace.